And welcome back, folks, to our first Saturday of the period team-wide meeting. Again, my name is Fred Holmes. I'm an independent distributor with Siege International. I always put in that disclaimer that everything that's being said right now, I am responsible for. Actually, that's kind of comical because most people that really know me well would say, "Really? You're responsible? What's up with that?" So anyway, welcome back, folks. Many of you have stayed over in the broadcast from our earlier this morning. An hour ago, we did the new distributor training. If you missed the new distributor training from this morning, it'll be archived on the YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Fred Holmes Zija. That'll be up here in a little bit. And this morning, this is the first Saturday, very first day of period 135. And I'm extremely excited about what's going to be happening for the next 28 days of this period. I'm going to have, in a moment, I'm going to be bringing over one of our top field leaders, Mac McDonald and Pat Terry, to join me to give us the updates from the Diamond Club call. See, Siege International does what we do in the field. The corporate team does the same thing. Day one, at the beginning of a new pay period, they orient the Diamond Club. It's a group of, I think there's probably, I don't know, maybe 40 people, 40 distributorships represented in the Diamond Club. And it's the way that the corporate team communicates directly to the field leadership on the initiatives, the game plan, the strategies, and so on. And the exciting thing about our company is it's a two-way communication. The Diamond Club feeds to the company the needs and the requirements for support and focus that we in the field need to have for our organizations to grow this company. The corporate team, in turn, they provide the resources that are available to the corporate office to provide for the support of the people in the field. When you have a truly successful company in network marketing, and it's very rare, for those of you that are relatively new to the industry, network marketing or multi-level marketing or people-to-people marketing, there's many different synonymous terms we use for this, very elegant business model, distribution model of network marketing. It's very rare to find a truly successful company. If you look at the numbers, about 70 years this has been a profession. If you go all the way back to the earliest days of, Amway and Holiday Magic and Nutravita. I mean, this is going back to the late 50s and early 60s. This profession has been around for decades. There have been literally tens of thousands of companies that have come and gone over that period of time, and there's only been maybe a couple of dozen legacy companies, a couple of dozen companies that have stood the test of time. And so it's very hard to find a company that has all the ingredients for true long-term success, and more importantly, for those of us that are involved with Zija, to find a company that incorporates all of those things, but to be in before the masses, because that's where the fortunes are made. And I can share with you, for those of you that are just getting started with us, and many of you have maybe been around for a while and you're re-engaging because you've heard what's happening in Zija right now, kudos to you, because you can be part of making Zija International legacy company and reap the rewards of being there during that growth phase. That happened to me back in the mid 80s and 90s with another company, and I made a fortune because I was in the right place at the right time. Wasn't the right company, but the timing was incredible. Today, we're in the right place at the right time with the right company. So over the next several minutes, we're going to do, and grab your notebook. You want this right now. What we're going to do is we're going to review the highlights that we got from the Diamond Club call earlier this morning. We're going to establish the focus for the next 28 days. This is going to carry us through the end of the year and into the first couple of days of 2019. And then following that, I'm going to tell you right now, for those of you that are focused, if you're focused on the basics, 2019 can be the beginning of the most successful stage of your life. And I speak of that from previous experience. So let me do this real quick here. I'm going to bring on Mac McDonald. He and his wife, Pat Terry, hang on a second here. I'm going to promote you guys over here. Give me a second. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, Mitzi. Got the wrong person. Let me send you back, Mitzi. I clicked the wrong link here. Hi, Mitzi. Don't talk and drive, Mitzi. I'm impressed. Sorry about that, Mitzi. Good to see you, sweetie. Excited to hear your good news recently, your good health news, and glad that you're plugging in. We need to talk here this upcoming week. To go back to, yeah, see, you don't even have to be that good to be able to do this. So let's try again here. I had some technical difficulties this morning. Max going, dang, Fred Holmes makes me look really good.
That's right. And I'm not even driving today.
Hey, Mac, listen, first of all, Merry Christmas to you. I see your Christmas tree in the background. I was actually thinking this morning, maybe tomorrow, Sunday, is it's just the me and mom day. It's just the two of us. We're going to get the house. Well, I'm going to get the house decorated. She's going to supervise, right? I was thinking maybe I ought to put something up here. And look, you already got your space all set up. I started to say Mac is really bailing me out. I had some technical difficulties, and I missed the first 20 minutes of the Diamond Club. I did have a little bit of heads up notice of what's going on, but I needed the details. Mac, you know, you are not a stranger to most of the people that are with us today, but let me just share this for those of you that aren't familiar with Mac McDonald and Pat Terry. They are two truly professional people who have created, you know, incredible success with a previous company, came to Zege a couple of years ago, not because of what we were doing then, but for where we were going. And again, something I said at the beginning of our previous meeting this morning on new distributor training, success leaves clues. If you want to have, you know, $1 million success, talk and work with the people that have had it already. That's why I hang out with Mac McDonald. So let's do this, Mac. I know you got a whole bunch of notes from the morning session with the Diamond Club. We have a lot of things going on that are really going to help all of Zege over the next 24 days for the end of the year, and 28 days of this period. So I'm going to kind of hand things to you, let you bring everybody together, and then maybe bring everybody up to speed, and then maybe you and I can talk a little bit about a framework of focus for the team for this period.
Certainly. Well, it is very exciting. When we met Ken Brailsford, we knew we were going to follow him the rest of our life. So, Zege is here, Zege is now, and moving forward very quickly. This period is certainly going to be focused on getting customers, finding customers, getting them enrolled, and getting them off on a right track. Certainly, customers can enjoy free products as we go through, and as they perhaps want to get some customers too. But we, as the distributors, want to get as many customers. We do have the Club 500 and the Club 1000, and Fred, congratulations for being in Club 1000. That's $200 off your next auto ship. And so if you want to see who's on that, the Club 500 or 1000, that's listed. There was an email came out identifying everyone that's on that right now. But it's really getting those customers in and bringing them on. I think Rita's was talking about the businesses that get started and the successful ones, and that's what they found over the series of following businesses coming online. The franchise industry has 90% success rate. When people come on with the franchise, they have a 90% success rate. And that's what we want to do. Why do they have that 90% success rate? It's because they have a cookie cutter model. You get your franchise and they tell you everything that you're going to do, how you set everything up and everything. And that's what we really need to do as leaders here, And as you start to build a team, we want to make sure that you have that cookie cutter model where you bring people on. It's the peak, pass, plug program, and get people to get to and let them get there too. And that's what's going to make this a very good success. Now, what is set up to help people understand that as we move through period 135 and go into January, there's going to be several events around the country that they're going to be business focused to show people exactly if they want to do the business. There's going to be business training. I know we're going to have one here. Pat Anderson will be here on the 12th of January, south of Seattle and Lakewood. If you want to know where the events are, they will all be listed on the event site at Zija. So get there and find one in your local area and get yourself, but get any team members that you have that are interested in doing the business at those events, because the cookie cutter process is going to be demonstrated and taught all across North America. So that's one of the big things I think is very important. So everybody is going from the same page. What I like best of what I heard this morning, all through out this period of 135, there's going to be free shipping for all new enrollees. You know, we've had free shipping for the packs, but if somebody wants a super mix, they're going to get free shipping on that first shipment. So this is another incentive to get people on the program, get people in the door and let them experience some of the products, and then show them how they can share that with other people. So free shipping, I think, is pretty amazing. Would you agree, Fred?
Absolutely. I mean, that part I did hear, and I'm thinking to myself, talk about eliminating any barriers of entry. That's a key. How quickly can we get a new person on the product? Because we know the product is going to absolutely sell itself if we can get them to use the product, right?
Oh, absolutely. And we need to start right now, too, throughout the rest of this year, focusing on the regional events. And the regionals are coming up. There's one in Plano, Texas. I know that's the one on sort of the West Coast side of thing. The other one's going to be in Cincinnati. Get on the event site, find out what dates they are, and get your people registered. Get yourself registered. Get your team to attend those, because that's the next big Zija event. And if we look at it right now, through the rest of this month, you can register for $39. If you wait till after the 1st of January, registration is going to go to $49. So get as many people up front registered. Save that extra $10. Any savings is good, but so get your people registered for that, and move the people through the process. Move them through the events. The next focus here too is to get home parties going. You know, encourage everybody to have a home party as much as possible, and get those people introduced to Zija, get them on some products, but get the home parties going, get the holiday parties going, get out to every holiday party and talk to people, listen to people, find out those people that have some issues going on as far as health goes, because you can offer them some solutions, but also listen to the people that are worried about the future, worried about their back pocket, worried about their pocketbook, where things are going, because this is a time that you go out and you find the people that you want to plug into, perhaps not in December during the holidays, but immediately after the first of the year, get them going into something that's going to take care of their, whether it's a physical issue or a financial issue, or just they're looking for freedom. So it's all about customers. It's all about getting people in. And then as we move into next year, then it's going to be the retention. It's going to be upgrading some of those customers to distributors so that they can also start to build the team to start to generate the income. So it's focused. There is a transition period. Customer focus this period. Next period is going to be retention and upgrade. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. We want to add 1,000 customers or more. Fred, ourselves, I'm not going to get my 1,000, but I'm going to get a big part of that, because we've got a team that's plugged in. We've got a team that's moving forward, and we've got a team that is focused on this Club 500 and Club 1,000. I think one of the biggest things we've seen over this last, as we got the Club 500 and 1,000 going, people don't know where to go look to see what their Club 500 or Club 1000 points are. Well, it's in the back office there. It's under orders and commissions. Drop down to the business overview, then drop down to where it says initiatives. It's usually got zeros in there for dollars, but if you click on the little green thing that says view on the side of that, it's going to drop down and it's going to list several different menus. Click on Club 500, 1000, and you're going to see the number of points that you're accumulating during the period. Now, this is going to update every night so that you can keep track of where you're at and how you have to move forward to get those points to qualify you either for the $100 off of your auto ship for the Club 500 or $200 off the auto ship for your Club 1000. Now, what we as leaders, we would like to know where our people are. So Zija is going to send us a report at the first of every week where we can look and see who's got points, who's getting close, and we can keep track of those and encourage people to do that little extra effort. I know my goal was to get to Club 1000 this last period, and come up Thursday, some of those customers fell out. They decided they're going to slide their auto ships, they're going to slide their purchases, and at the end of the day, Thursday, I was sort of out of luck. But what did I do? Picked myself up on Friday morning and went out the door and started dropping in on customers, dropping in on previous people who had used the products and maybe they hadn't bought for a while. And I came out of that with another 250 points, which put it well over the 1,000. So if you know where you're at, that's a target you can shoot at. If you can't even see the target, then it's very difficult to ever get there. But I think Club 500 and 1,000 is very important because that's actual cash that you're going to be getting. And then as that builds, not only will you get money off of your auto ships in the next period, but as you build up more, and that's going to take more customers on, then there's the $200 bonus, the $500 bonus, the $1,000 bonus. So Club 500 and 1,000, the company has given us something to shoot for, because if we can do that, bring those customers on, then some of those customers will upgrade to distributors, and we're going to continue to build and explode. So those are some of the things I think are very important for people to focus on, especially this period.
And you actually made my job really easy, Mac, because you've outlined the focus. I always like to on these first Saturday of the period meetings, share the information from the Diamond Club and then help establish a focus. So, because we all know, it's kind of like, one animal running in a direction may not be a big deal. 1,000 animals running in as a herd in the same direction are going to have an incredible impact, especially if you're in the way of one of those cattle, herds running amok, right? I remember the old Westerns that I used to watch as a little kid. But you've done an excellent job of doing both of those. Folks, we've got an incredible opportunity right now that's dovetailing with the time of the year, our opportunity to be engaged with people we wouldn't normally be engaged with. Mac has really set out the game plan. See, corporate is giving us in the field all the tools we need. We already know we've got the best products and the highest level of customer retention. Mac, you may remember this from the Salt Lake meeting. Zija ran a report of all the people that are involved in Zija, distributors, customers, high-ranking, business builders and so on. 82% of the people in Zija are customers. That includes people that, might have been a Builder 500 or, they're a distributor or whatever. What their actual behavior is they simply use the products. No other, and Mac, you've had a lot of experience in network marketing. You've been with companies that have done nutritional types of products. Nobody in the industry has this level of consumption. In most network marketing companies, the product is kind of like an excuse for an opportunity. We got a magic juice, and you're all going to get rich. Just sell the juice, and the fact of the matter is, people may get involved with the company. They're on auto ship for their juice or their pill or their cream or whatever, But if they don't make enough money to cover the cost of their juice or cream or powder, they stop buying it because it wasn't a good enough product to stand on its own. 82% of Zija is customer behavior. That's a clue. So if that's the strongest thing we have right now, that's where our focus needs to be. Zija's put together a game plan for us where there is no barriers to entry. People can buy the product, no shipping costs. We've got this new tool of the Club 500, Club 1000. And it's all going to what you're talking about, Mac, the concept of a franchise cookie cutter environment where we can essentially guarantee success if we as distributors bring our people in with the right concept. It's easy to get a customer because we got what they're looking for. They just don't know it's there. Then it becomes, we show them a little success by helping them get a few of their friends on the product, and they get, you know, Club 500, they get $100 free product. Club 1000, $200 free. And thank you for recognizing that and pointing out where that report is. And again, folks, if you click on Business Overview and then click on the link that says initiatives, right?
Yes.
You'll see several different categories of initiatives. Many of you won't be part of those initiatives. You might not be part of the lifestyle bonus right now, but you'll see the Club 500, Club 1000, and it will tell you how many points you have for this period towards next period's auto ship. And I found that, Mac. I mean, I wish I would have talked to you, you know, a week ago, but I found that, and it was like Wednesday, I was something like 27 points shy of getting my Team 1000, and my car guy showed up, and he was kind of, and I was going, "What's up?" He goes, "I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold." And I go, "Dude, I carry these Pro Shield beadlets with me," and he ordered a dozen of them.
Wow.
A dozen of them, right? And I gave him a couple of that were part of my little personal stash, you know, and I said, you know, pay me back when your order comes in, and bada bing, bada boom, I got $200 free from Zija. And, you know, it's kind of funny. I get excited about that $200 free product. I mean, I also get excited about Friday, you know, the check going into my ProPay, right? But I got really excited about the $200. And here's the clue, folks. Your new person will get excited about getting $200 of free product. And you know what ends up happening? Mac, I know you've seen this. They still go and order a couple $100 worth of product because the $200 free auto ship they got, now they can get the kids on the product and get, you know, dad on the product and, you know, mom on the product. And it's not like they're going, okay, now we didn't spend any money. They end up spending the money they would have, but they're just spreading the Zija love around more, right?
Okay. Yeah. One other thing I recall that as I was thinking about what was on the call this morning is that, you know, Zija wants to help us succeed, and we have a lot of customers in our binary and in our groups that haven't ordered for a long time. And so Zija is going to identify a lot of those, and they're going to send them an email, and they're going to offer them a $10 credit for anything they want to buy. So they'll get $10 off of whatever they buy. Now, we will get those emails, a list of the leaders will get the list of the people that they were sent to, because frankly, a lot of people that haven't bought may have the Zija going to junk mail, or they may not, they just look at it and say, oh, that's Zija again, and delete it because they're not interested at that point. So we as leaders will be calling all of those people because they will have been identified to us by corporate. So corporate wants every one of us to succeed, and that's what I love about this company. They don't hold back anywhere. They want us to move forward. As far as consumption goes, everything that we buy now is from Zija. I mean, toothpaste, deodorant, face cream, shampoo. You know, mine lasts for 6 months. I don't have to get a bottle every 6 months. So. But all of the things, this is a total wellness company. And frankly, I believe it's the only natural total wellness company out there. So they got everything covered we need. Somebody said, well, you don't have cleaning products. I said, yes, I do. They come in little bottles and we mix them with various water or vinegar or whatever we need to have. So we got cleaning products. We got it all covered. And that's Ken Brailsford's a very intelligent individual. He's got a corporate staff there that is, their focus is one thing, help us be successful.
Absolutely. Well, you know, Mac, it goes without saying you are an incredible part, a huge part of the overall, not just, you know, my organization, but Zija International. You and Pat bring a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge and tenure in the industry to the company. I can't thank you enough for all that you do for all of the team, and in particular for helping me look good today. You know, because I was thinking, oh man, what am I going to tell people about the Diamond Club update? Am I gonna have to say I wasn't there?
Well, you and I were in the same boat. We were struggling to find out where they were, but guess what? We did. And people got to remember these things too. The holiday specials are out there. Don't forget those. They come in every box, and it's a great way to get gifts out there too. So
thank you for that, because guess what? Every single person you know is struggling to find a way to come up with a little gift here or a little gift there. What do I buy? You know, they don't need another t-shirt. I don't know what to get them. Those holiday bundles are unique. They're thoughtful. They're personal. And your friends are going to be spending money anyway. Offer them an opportunity to spend that money giving something very unique and very thoughtful and very beneficial. And if they're a distributor, they can do it and earn money. How exciting is that? Who do you know earns money buying Christmas presents, right? Besides me and you and the Zija team, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
All right, buddy. Hey, thanks so much. I'm going to let you go back to the other side. I appreciate you more than you know, Mac. And give my best to Terry. Merry Christmas to you guys.
You too. Thank you.
All right, and so folks, we're kind of putting a wrap on it for this morning. You've got the focus. Today is day one of the next 24 days that you can literally set up the rest of your Zija career, because through 2019, that's the launch pad. We're building the launch pad for the rocket of Zija International over the next 36 months. Just got a notification. Some of you that were on the previous team, the previous new distributor training, heard we got a brand new Builder 500 in the group. I know we've had a lot this past week. I'm just now starting to hear this. I won't get my report until a little bit later on in the week. Travis Hoffer got hit Builder 500. But one of the things that's really illustrative of the true philosophy of success in our profession that I was talking about in the previous hour was this concept of being more focused on the success of others, on the success of your team members than yourself. The reason I heard about Travis hitting Builder 500 is because his sponsor, Kevin Steele, reached out to me to tell me, guess what, Travis, and you could, from Kevin's message, I could tell how excited he was that Travis had hit Builder 500. And what Kevin failed to mention is that he hit silver last night. Kevin Steele is one of our newest silver team rank advancements in Zija. And I got to point Kevin out because Kevin's one of those guys that's been incredibly consistent, sharing the product, sharing the opportunity, and in many cases under, extremely adverse situations. He was caught up in the fires of Northern California here that we've, the tragic fires that we've been hearing about. And to me, Kevin epitomizes exactly what the philosophy is. Instead of saying, hey, Fred, yay me, I hit silver, he said, hey, Fred, Travis hit Builder 500. So congratulations to both of you on your rank advancements. I'm going to go ahead and close down the session for now. Shirley Chester hit Builder 500 as well. Oh, I saw that, and I did do a Facebook message to her. Congratulations to you, Shelley, and congratulations, Mary Jovner, for being the person that helped her succeed. So with that, let's go ahead and shut her down. Folks, I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your Saturday. I will have both the team meeting of right now and our previous new distributor training posted here shortly. Folks, let's roll up our sleeves. 24 more days left. I don't know about you. I am hammered down, pedal to the metal, in the show-off lane, working it like a job. Allow me the opportunity to assist each and every one of you in being able to achieve the results that you deserve and that you're striving for in your Zija business. So with that, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We'll be next week, David Moses, Monday night, MIT. Tuesday night, Pat Anderson. Go to clubmoringa.com, www.clubmoringa.com, to log into her presentations. The Tuesday night business presentation. Wednesday night, health talks with Pat Anderson. Thursday night, I already gave you a little heads up on that. We'll do biz talks. My guest will be Scott Taylor, newest Emerald in the organization, hit Emerald last night. Incredible story this man has. And then right back at it Saturday morning, new distributor training. So with that, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, folks. We'll talk soon. See ya.